Coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cleveland Browns. The veteran Dustin Hopkins has this one teed up, and we are underway here in Cleveland. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards and a 49er first down.
Throwing here, Purdy. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, 49ers.
Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Purdy now to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk from 6 yards away. And the 49ers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And again, it's Chubb. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Here comes 3rd and about a foot.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
You know, it was tough for them to stand on the sidelines and watch the other team take it downfield and score, wasn't it? So they knew when they got on the field, it's on them. Pick up first downs, get downfield and score. How about them picking up that 3rd and short?
I was just going to say, you and I were talking before the game, those 3rd down conversions are going to be huge in this one. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second down and 3. Here's Watson, option left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
There he goes, right side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one goes for 24 yards.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now Watson, he's going to move him around. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
No timeout.
Chubb running to the wide side. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Down, he's coming.
They run it again with Chubb. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Boy, 2 long, sustained drives by each team to start things out. It's kind of similar to how the pitch clock has shortened baseball games. That means we'll be out of here quickly if we get a few more drives like that.
Double R.
We're in the second quarter now.
Double
We'll
R.
have 1 drive apiece,
Double R. Let's
each of
fucking
which
go.
have ended with touchdowns.
Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he fires one incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for two.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's Purdy. Got a man. That's Ayuk. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Purdy now to throw off the play action. He stiff arms him, and he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now Purdy. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Well, Zadarius Smith there getting in and bringing him to the ground. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by
Double,
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
double.
And
I knew
the
exactly where that ball
Browns
was
are
going.
gonna get it
I ain't
back
gonna
here
lie to you.
just shy of the 20.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Go all the way.
And all the way in. Touchdown.
Hello, man. Residual rock. Shout out to all my subscribers, man.
Nick
Shout out to all my
Chubb.
subscribers.
He scored on the ground.
Let's fucking get it.
and through the
This is what we
air.
do.
And
This
the
is what it's gonna
Browns
be.
will
This is what
take the lead here
it
in the
is, man.
final minute
Taking all
of the
challenges, man.
first
You want it,
half.
come fucking get it. I'm here. I'm ducking shit.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And that is caught for the 2 points.
Let's fucking go.
That
First
makes
of all,
up for the earlier
I
missed
threw away earlier
2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's 2nd and 10. They go play action here. Purdy. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Back to throw. Purdy. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I hate when these dudes get in the way.
They gave it
That's
a
so
shot with
annoying.
the
That was
deep
a pick.
pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And here's Jakeem Grant from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. To throw on second is Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku.
That's double R, man. Use your
And
stick,
marking
man.
down way up close to
Ain't
the
playing
40
nothing like
at the
me, you know what I'm saying?
39.
Really
A
do
first
this.
down
Let's
there
go.
on a pickup of 25.
It's a great route here and good recognition. Their tight end's going to give a little hesitation in the middle of that route. Hopefully slow his cover man for just a split second. And he's going to continue down the field, and he makes a nice catch there.
They set up the screen to Chubb. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, 24.
Watson on first down. Tries the right side, and he finds Bell. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, 24.
Out of the gun, Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Use your skills are crucial.
A really nice
Double R,
gain
man.
of
Just do out now.
25
Do what it
yards.
does.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
24 is down. He's coming. Hey, 31.
Watson now going to run the option right.
Yes, sir.
And he'll take
We in
it
there like
into
one
the
more. Double R,
end
double R,
zone
double
for
R,
a
double R, double R,
Browns
double R.
touchdown.
Let's get him out of here.
Watson, a 16-yard
Anything
touchdown
916.
run. And the
That's
Browns
Browns
take the opening
Trash.
kickoff of the
Get him out
third
of here.
quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
It's a dub.
That
It's a
seemed
dub.
pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? And they're going to speed things up here. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's where
All right,
this
man, say
Cleveland
third and goal.
crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have
Punt
had
that ball,
troubles
that ball punch you,
communicating
man.
at the
Come on.
line, and it leads to the incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
You
Picked off
lucky
by
motherfucker.
Grant Delpit.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It's on me defense. My bad.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
They'll go for it. Here's Purdy.
And it's incomplete.
Not
They
today,
cannot
nigga.
convert, and they turn
Really,
it
this
over.
nigga go. 10 and 2. Oh, he gone. Adios. Double R, man. Residual routes. I'm really that nigga to go. 44. Let that football bang. Bow, bow, bow.